As you can see, I believe marketing is show business, and I thought I would make this video instead of writing several pages which no one will read and no one will get to and it'll get lost in the sauce. This might be quicker, easier, and maybe even more entertaining. I'm leaving all specifics out, names of people and companies, so that it can be on YouTube and no one worries about confidentiality. A very good friend, or a new friend, said to me, strategy is about saying no. And it's correct. And I think the first step in this project is we need to have a strategy, a hymn sheet. I have a link at the description of this video with a workbook that you can use if you don't want to pay someone and do this correctly, which is with facilitator off-site, several weeks, research in between. But to give you an idea of what I think a strategy should look like, just go to the link right below and click on it, and that'll take you to a workbook I've posted. As far as financing needs to be simple. It needs to be cohesive, creative, but very simple. You really have to get to a point where a 12-year-old can understand what you're doing. And I actually took that from a friend of mine named Steve. Go find a 12-year-old and explain what you're trying to do. And if the 12-year-old doesn't get it, it's already too complicated. The due diligence that a financier or investor or partner has to do is already quite strong. So simplifying that message is going to make things even easier. Simplifying those terms is going to make things much, much easier. A market entry strategy is different than just a business strategy. There's an overall business strategy which encompasses production and operations and investing and finance. But what's really needed here is a market entry strategy. Which markets are we going after? Which verticals within those markets are we going after? Which products are we going to sell? So do some simple math. If you have 3 or 4 different products and you have 3, 4, or 5 different countries and you have 3, 4, 5, 6 different verticals in those countries, you start to get into 100 or 120 or 150 different market entry attacks. It's too many. It's too many for a company that's smaller than IBM to deal with. If you have a limited amount of people, you're going to have to hone this all down into a funnel and say, these are the markets, this is why, and we do not talk to people that don't fit that bill. Lastly, if there are potential investors, potential customers, people have said, if you build it, then I will buy it, then you need to document that. Sales orders, purchase orders, letters of intent, money even escrowed. All of those things are going to help along the path. As I mentioned below, there are some tools there that you can use. They don't cost anything. It might help in what you're doing and your quest. And let's get together when you're in town and have a chat face-to-face.